morning. Thank you for joining us. News 8 is your local election headquarters on this primary night. Some surprises where we had up to a 30% turnout from engaged voters at some precincts in Rochester.
Yeah, speaks to how big some of these races are. We're going to head out right now to the Strath Allen Hotel in Rochester, where Mayor Malik Evans has been holding his watch party. He's in the marquee race of the region, running for re-election for the Democratic primary for mayor of Rochester. Natalie Kutchko out there in that spot. I'm hearing cheers. From my understanding, he has been speaking. Natalie, what's happening?
Yeah, Adam, Teresa, as you can hear, plenty of applause as incumbent Rochester Mayor Malik Evans is giving his victory speech here at the Strath Allen to supporters, effectively accepting his win in this primary for the Democratic mayoral race, defeating Rochester City Council member Mary Lupien and IT executive Shashi Sinha. Evans is taking away over 50% of the vote, and when he took the podium here tonight, you could hear the emotion in his voice and just gratitude to voters of the city of Rochester. He highlighted major topics that he has continued to run his mayoral campaign on, namely reducing gun violence, as we saw in his first term as well, maintaining public safety, and prioritizing economic development. And we are going to hear a few of the remarks that Mayor Evans shared just a few moments ago.
Every time when I thought that there was a moment where I wanted to get in the muck, where I wanted to push back. Now, you got to remember, I come from a family of 6.
And as you can see behind me, the mayor is still speaking again to a very crowded, excited room. There has been a lot of high energy here as he is one step closer to pursuing a second term as mayor of the city of Rochester. If we rewind back to 2021, you might recall that Evans ran unopposed in that election. But for now, come November, he will run against Republican challenger Louis Sabo. Until then, he is focused on the road ahead, and with a hopeful win, he says, in November. For now, reporting live from downtown Rochester, Natalie Kutchko, News 8, Adam, Teresa, right back to you.
All right, Natalie, thank you. We want to give you those numbers now. Rochester Mayor Malik Evans has 56.1% of the vote, with Mary Lupien gaining 33.5%, and the other challenger, Shashi Sinha, at 9.8% of the vote.
All right, so we are covering several key races in our area. We are going to head over to Ontario County in a minute, but first, you see it on your screen right now. We want to stay in the Rochester area. We want to talk about some contentious races. One for City Council. Only 5 open at-large seats with more than a dozen people vying for them, 3 of them being incumbents. Currently, it looks as though the leading candidates, we have incumbents, the president of the council, Miguel Melendez. You also have council member Stanley Martin and council member Mitch Gruber. We have the very latest on those numbers at rochesterfirst.com.
And quickly to the Rochester City School District, 4 candidates running for 3 open seats on the school board. Current board president Camille Simmons and newcomer Kareem McCullough are in first and second place at this hour, with Heather Feynman gaining about 1,000 votes more than Vince Felder, who's currently in the 4th place. For the 3 commission seats on the school board, they would join the new school superintendent, Dr. Eric J. Rosser.
Now, we're also following a countywide vote, and this one's surprising to many, I think, because it appears to be an upset. It's a countywide vote for the Ontario County District Attorney seat. The current DA, James Ritz, facing off against a prosecutor, a veteran prosecutor, Jason McBride. At last check, unofficial numbers had Jason McBride in the lead, and with a significant, or at least enough of an amount that makes it look as though that the challenger in this race, Jason McBride, will be the Republican nominee, the Republican name on the ballot come November in Ontario County. A significant race there. We will continue to follow the aftermath of that in the coming days.